Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Back to the GH5. A lot of talk about the GH5. A lot of questions coming in about the new Panasonic GH5. Very impressive, very interesting camera. We've got, I think this is pronounced Peter. Yep, Peter Kwasnik. I just noticed he put in his signature brackets, Peter. It's spelled P-I-O-T-R. Hi Matt, I'm a big fan of the Lumix cameras that have been shooting the GH4 for a while. I'm planning to get the GH5 because of its 4K 60 and sensor stabilization features. Another selling feature of the new GH5 is the 10-bit, but in all video review tests I have seen, I really can't see a difference. Do you think that it's a good feature if the results are almost the same, and is it worth shooting in 10-bit versus 8-bit? Thanks a lot, Peter. Well, thanks for your question, Peter. And this is interesting because I've had this debate with several people. Because to me, the 10-bit is useless for what I do. This is YouTube. You're not going to see any advantage in shooting in 10-bit. And I guess that's part of the answer for your question is, what is your output going to be? Where are your videos going to be used? Are they, like, I mean, if you're a high-end producer and you are going to network, or you're looking at making a video that's going to be in the movie theaters, you might need 10-bit. I think a lot of the networks require cameras that do that, and it helps with editing, I think, too, because I think you're getting more of a power file and you can more heavily edit a 10-bit file. But for me, that's all wasted. I set a custom white balance, I make sure my settings are right in camera, and I don't tinker at all with the camera. So, you know, S-logs and V-logs and all these abilities to edit in post, I'm not interested in that. I want a file right out of camera that I can go to YouTube with, and that's what I get out of the GH5, and I love it. So I've got it tweaked. I've set a white balance for my lighting in here, and I'm pretty happy with what I'm getting straight out of camera. So for me, 10-bit is of no value. It's only going to make a much bigger file. I think right at the moment you may even need to transcode the file because a lot of the software doesn't deal with it straight out of camera. So it's dependent on you and what your needs are and where the output is going. For me, totally unnecessary. But I'm not saying it's unnecessary for you or for anybody else. I'm just saying for my needs, 8-bit's fine. For your needs, perhaps you need 10-bit. Maybe you're going to go work for the network. Maybe you're starting your own production company and require that. Maybe somehow you're maybe you just got financing for a big new major motion picture. You probably should shoot it in 10-bit. But it's totally dependent upon what your needs are and your output is. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? For most of you, let me know. Is 10-bit of interest to you? Because for me, it's not. As I just stated, I like that it's an option on a camera, but I wouldn't pay more for a camera just for that option. Obviously, the GH5 has lots of other options, so you're not just paying for that option. But for me, 10-bit, I would never shoot it. I would never use it for my current requirements and my current output. Sure, if I was doing something different, some project that required it, obviously I'm going to want it, and the GH5 is a viable option for that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. 10-bit, 8-bit. Is it important? Would you use it? Do you use it? Let me know in the comments below. Let's discuss it. I'm just curious to hear what you guys think, what your general consensus is. Peter, thanks for your question. Hopefully some of the feedback will help you out as well. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.